Hi everybody, this is Mama Sue, and today I'm going to show you how to do these cute little earrings. They've got a real rustic look to them, and they've got that cute little Christian fish right here, if you notice, right there, and make just an adorable gift for someone. They look more expensive, and they've got a casual look as well as a dressy look, and they're very easy to make. Well, that's that one. Then I made one. In silver. Let me show you how that came out. Here's the silver one. Came out very cute. You can do them as big or as small as you like them. This is a good size for me. But they turn out so cute. But today we're going to do this one. I decided to do one in color. See there? Isn't that adorable? Well, anyway, that's the one we're going to make today. Oh, I made that a little bit crooked, didn't I? You can always move it if it's a little bit crooked. I just fixed that. But anyway, let me show you what you're going to need. You don't need a lot. It doesn't take long. Very quick project we got here. I'm going to set these over here. We're going to need one ear wire. We're going to need one of these little guys because we got one earring made. And we're going to bend it up. But you see that? These are those little metal pieces that come with hand forging kits, and they'll normally take a hammer and a letter, and they'll hammer a letter in there, or hammer love, or hammer some kind of design on it. Then they'll put it on something, maybe a bracelet. But anyway, I've got a whole bunch of these, and I decided to use them in some different ways. I don't like what they use. I don't like this hardware because it has an opening and you can lose it so easy. So what I do is I switch it out right away to one of these kind that's like a keychain, to where you have to roll it and roll it and roll it to get it to snap into place. Because then I never have to worry about losing that. Here's one here. Let me show you how to open it. Here, let me first take this off, because I do not like these kind. Okay, that's gone, and I still got that hole. And I'm going to get a hold of this. I'm going to find the opening. I think it's right here. It is, right here. I can feel it with my nail. So right there is the opening. When you get to that opening, what you're going to do is pull straight out. Wait a minute, let me get a hold of it. Pull straight out and turn. And then you've got an opening right there. Then you take your little piece, stick it on the hole right there, and just start sliding it on. See how I'm turning it like a keychain? It's like I got a key right here, and I'm just turning it until I can pop it in place. And pretty soon it's going to pop. There it goes. Hear that? Now, if it looks like it's open a little bit, all you got to do is grab a hold of it like sideways, push down, and bring it back up. Go around the other side, see if there's any. Now this one looks like it's a little bit open. Now I'm going to do the same thing here. Grab it, push down, bring it back up. Now it's all the way closed. Your little thing right here is not going anywhere. Here, I can do it right here too. It just kind of pushes that in, and then it snaps right back into place. I don't know if you can see it. Well, let me look. Let me hold it with this, and maybe you can see it better. See there? It's like a little keychain. Then what I like to do is I like to give it a little character by bending it. I know, I can't leave well enough alone. You know, I'm just bending it any way I want to. I'm not really being precise or anything. It's just just trying to give it a little character. You think that's enough character? Okay. Then I take myself a nail file and I like to rough it up a little. Then I'll be done with this. I'll see if I take off some of those edges, it looks more antique. Gives it more of a country look. There you go. See the little metal pieces showing through, and it just changes it up a little bit. You don't have to do it a lot, just a little, just enough to give it some character. Now there you go. That's all you do with those. Then you take and when you get ready to, now this piece is probably about 3 to 4 inches. Well, more like 3. It's right around 3 inches. I'll stick this, well, I'll give this a little bend first. Wait, this is not even the right one. Hang on a second. It's not even the right one. This is, it's about 4 inches. You don't need that much, but it's kind of nice when you got room, when you got elbow room there. Now, I'm just bending this like you're, wait, I bent it wrong place. Okay. I try to get it as even as I can when I'm bending it. See how I'm bending it? Now, how do you want yours? Here's the one we're going by because we've already got one. So we want the middle to kind of look like the middle of the other one. So I am doing that right now. Trying to make this look like that center, which is a little smaller than this. Then I'll take my little piece and just stick it on there. Now it's ready for the next phase. See? Got it sitting on there. And it's ready for the next phase. Now I'm going to look over here and see what that looks like. Looks alright to me. See there? It looks pretty close. I don't know if you can tell. This one's a little bit bigger, but it'll get smaller when I put it on because I'm pulling it around and tightening it. The next phase, you need to take a wire that's about, I'd say about 9 to 10 inches. Cut a wire about 9 to 10 inches. The same kind of wire you used here. And then you're going to want to take your needle nose pliers, or round nose pliers, and you're just going to want to bend, put a little bend in that. See that little bend? And I'm going to grab it right where I bent it, up kind of high, because I want it to be the same circular as this. And I know just about where I did it. Now, if you want to make sure you do them the same, you do them at the same time. If you want to make each one of these identical, you'll probably want to do them at the same time, or else mark your pliers with a felt pin or something, just so you can see where you made your circle. I'm not real picky about that. Then take it out, grab it with the other side, go down as far as you can and pull out. And there you've got your circle. See there? Let me show you. See there? See the circle there? Now I already made another one at the same time. And if you'll notice, I've got beads all around here. Well, I put 30 beads on there, and that's what the next thing I do is I put 30 beads on here. And squish this down. But what I like to do is go, how much am I going to need to bend that? I'll put it up to this next one, put it up to my first one. But normally I'll do this before I get started. I'll do both wires, which I already did ahead of time, but I'm just doing this to show you how I did it, how I got my measurements. I bent it right where that bead is. From the top of this little circle, then I bend it right where the middle point of those beads will be. And that's where I'm going to start fitting my beads on. Then I'm just going to start putting my beads on. Now, oh boy, I put those beads on there really quickly. See the band, where the band is? Now I'm going to, now after you get your 30 beads on there, you're going to want to start just bending it with your fingers. Just bending it around. See how I'm just bending it around? Let me move this out of the way. But we will keep this down here. This. And this, because we'll need these. Let me turn this around. Because we want to see the size of this. See? Now when I get up here to the top, now if you notice, I already measured by, in the beginning, when I put these together. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to wrap this around it just one time, just a little bit. See, I didn't go all the way around. I just bent it on there. I pushed down on this side, and then I pulled it around so that it'd be nice and tight up here. Then I'm going to put this together to see if it's still the right size. And when I look at this together, it looks like I've got it perfectly sized to where it's going to be exactly the same size. So now I can roll this. Now that I can see that it's the right size, I can start rolling this metal. I'm just going to keep rolling it, try to keep it snug. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it looks kind of cool when it's perfect. Well, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Just doesn't matter. Now that went around, it was a little bit too long, so I'm going to cut some of that off. And there she blows. Now what I'm doing is I'm squishing this down because I want these to be even with one another for the next thing we're going to do. Because now we've got our beaded area done. It's actually a quick earring to make once you know how to do it, once you get used to playing with wire. Wire looks intimidating. If you get some soft wire, then you can just hammer it and make it harder. But if you're going to, just for learning, you might want to just get craft wire like they have at Dillon's. I mean, like they have at Walmart and stuff. Now, if you notice, I made this exactly the same size. I'm measuring it up to make sure that it's the right size. And when I look up here at the top, even the top ends up being in the right place. So I'm real happy with this one. Now what I want to do is I want to get my little prize on here. I want that to be right in there. I want to make sure it's the same size as the one on this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it up here and just measure it against the one that I've got right here. I go, oh yeah, that's going to be nice. Then I'm going to put it down here. And I'm going to bend one of them this way, just to get it started. I can bend that one down. Just get one of them going good. Now I can take and I can squash that piece down. I'd like it to roll all the way around to the back if I could, because I like to squash them down in the back. If it's long enough, take it around and squash it in the back. Now see how it's already starting to look kind of rustic. It's pretty cool. Now I'm pulling my other one up. Now I want to come back down here and check it. Make sure it's still looking nice. Yes, it is. Then I can start winding this in the opposite direction. I'm just winding it around there. I'm not being, I'm not doing anything perfect at this point. The perfect one was the last one. When I put the first piece on, I did that one real nice. This one I'm not worrying too much about, because this one is, oh, I'm going to cut that off early because I don't want that to go away around again and then look too good, because I want it to have the rustic effect. And then I'm going to squash it down right in the back. You can do it with the other side too. Now if you notice, I have my little dangle on there. I want to pull it up some and straighten it a little so that it looks real nice inside my earring. Oh yeah, that came out good. And then now the last thing I had to do, look how cute that came out. That came out so good. Now all I got to do is put my earring on my ear wire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it sideways like this. Never pull it outward. Never open it this way. Always open it, just open it sideways a little bit. Always open it this way. Don't open it this way. Now, the front side is going to always go down on this. Because if you have the back side up when you put it on that hook, it's going to come out backwards. You're going to have to open up the hook again and you're going to weaken it. These things are not real strong, so you want to make sure that you take care of that. Now, let's put them together and see what we got. Voila! Aren't those cute? Now this one could come up a little bit more, but it's not a big deal. It's on different ears. But aren't those cute? I think they look good in every color that you can put them in. But anyway, that's the ones I had for you today. I had the gold. Get these out of the way. The gold ones. And this is my own design. So you're welcome to use it. And then I've got the silver, which I'd probably like to teardrop that just a little bit more. I like the teardrop shape. Here's this one. Aren't those cute? And then I've got the new one, which I think I like the new one, new one even better than my favorite gold one. The gold one was my favorite before I made this one. I kind of like this blue. It's pretty. Now these are not going to be perfect when you make them, but they're going to look good. Wait, can I get that up closer to you? There. There's the blue ones. I like the blue ones a lot. I think they would go with a lot of things that I have. This is just a really pretty color in that. And you can buy these beads, these seed beads, in so many different colors that you can have a beautiful gifts for everybody. Well, anyway, that's what I got for you today. I always enjoy your questions and any remarks you have or any ideas you have. So if you want me to make something else, give me a holler. I've also started putting dollhouse miniatures on. So You can check those out. And I've always got origami. If there's something you're looking for, just give me a note and I'll get back to you. Okay, well, you guys have a wonderful day, and remember, Jesus loves you.